Hello there boys and girls, and welcome back to episode number 14 of my Road to Dragon Tier series on the Trailblazer League. So, just in case you missed the last one, we kicked off the episode by doing some more Slayer, knocking out both a Jad and Smoke Devil's task, which netted us over 1,000 league points in the process. And then next up, I was assigned some more Black Demons, and of course I decided to kill some Demonic Gorillas whilst on task. And luckily, I did manage to pick myself up not one, not two, but 3 Zenite shards, and I still haven't actually finished that task yet. So a ton of Chaos Runes later, and all 3 of those shards were turned into the 3 pieces of Zenite jewelry that I didn't have yet, which actually completed our first master level task of the league for equipping all 4 pieces of Zenite jewelry. So we are kicking off today's episode on a total of 20,090 league points. And as always guys, if you are enjoying the daily Trailblazer content, then a big old like on the video would be absolutely amazing. But anyway, let's crack on with the video. So I'm just finishing off the rest of that Demonics task from the last episode, and even though I don't need any more Zenites, there are still plenty of tasks on offer for overall Demonic KC, as well as one for equipping a full Ballista, so hopefully I can pick up some more of the parts. So of course I've gone and missed it, but there is level 95 Slayer now. And there we go, another task completed, and unfortunately we didn't actually grab anything particularly interesting from the rest of that one, but hopefully up next I can get either a Kraken or a Smoke Devil task. Actually, a Jad task would be pretty good as well, so yes, oh my god. I was just about to say, I was really in the mood for some Krakens, 132, so potentially that will be enough to grab us a tentacle from the boss. Okay, so we're 137 KC in, and still no Kraken tentacle, but there is a jar of dirt. Now, normally I would be quite upset with that, but there is actually a task to put a jar in your POH. I don't actually know how many points it's worth, but that isn't actually too bad, to be honest. So we just had a little look at the wiki, and it is actually an elite level task, so I am pretty happy about that. Although I do need level 87 construction to make the display case for the jar, so at least I know I do have another task lined up a little later in the leagues. And speaking of tasks, that is actually now another one that I can do, because I haven't actually got a magic seed yet from any of my birdhouse runs, and there is a task to harvest some magic roots, so yeah, that's another one ticked off. Oh, never mind, there is actually 2 tasks in one there, as there is another one to check a grown magic tree in Lumbridge. And there we go, there is the task all finished up with, and unfortunately, no Kraken tentacle, even though we are about 50 kills over the drop rate, but I guess after the luck that we had at Demonics last episode, I really can't complain. So I'm not gonna lie, I have been slacking pretty hard on the farm runs, but there is the first yew tree checked for 113k XP. And speaking of farm runs, I completely forgot that I had this tree planted, and this should actually be the first task of the episode for 50 more points, and 71 farming as well. Hey, and up next, another Abyssal Demons task, so I think I might actually send a few more abyssal kills now that I do have higher range and also better gear. As for the 1 kill I did for the task last time, it literally took me about 15 minutes for a single kill. And yeah, there is actually an elite task to kill Sire 500 times, so without Ancients and also the range relic, that might be a little difficult. So once again, I've forgotten my anti-poison, but that really wasn't too bad, so I think I will do about 10 or 15 kills and see if I can get lucky and get an unsired. Oh my god, no way. What is my luck during this league? A 3 KC unsired. Now, obviously, because of the 3 times drop rates, it is usually a 1 in 100, so that should have taken me 33 kills to see one. But I'm really hoping that we do get ourselves a dagger from this, because that is going to be another task. But I believe it is a task to just offer a unsired to the font anyway. So I just had a little peek at the wiki, and it does actually count as an elite level task just for offering the unsired. But out of all of the things that I could get from this, both the jar and the head would definitely be the worst. Next up, the whip or the pet would be okay, but I'm not actually sure if the pet does count towards the boss pet task or not. And finally, the dagger or any of the bludgeon pieces would be absolute top tier, as they are both elite level tasks. And we are going to get ourselves a bludgeon claw, so that is very good. Only 2 more parts for another elite task. And there we go, there is 10 Abyssal Sire KC in total now, but I think I'm going to leave it there for now, as there's quite a few things that I want to get done by the end of today's episode. So I reckon I'll do a little bit more of that Sire task on stream later if anyone wants to come hang out. But for now, I have been craving doing a little bit of the Hallowed sepulchre, which is actually really good because there are literally around 10 tasks surrounding it. Although first I got to knock out both a Taste of Hope and Sins of the Father to be able to access darkmeyer, so it's time to get questing. Man, I absolutely love this teleport crystal, and I actually want it in the main game for questing. It saved me about 5 to 10 minutes worth of running during this quest. And there we go, there is a Taste of Hope all finished up with for another 50 points. And that is basically all of the Sins of the Father quest done as well now, so all I've got left to do is finish up with the final boss fight, and I briefly do remember doing it on my Clue Seeker account a few months back, so hopefully it shouldn't go too badly. Hey, and there we go, there is the Sins of the Father quest done for another 100 league points, but more importantly, we do now have access to Darkmeyer, where there are so many potential tasks and league points up for grabs. And as per usual, any bonus XP that we do get is going straight onto Herblore, and that is another 240k. Wait, do we get another one? Oh my god, wait, how many of these do we get? That's like 500k so far. Oh my god. I'm all the way up to level 78 now. What the hell? I didn't know it was that much. Jeez, that quest was worth doing just for the bonus XP at the end alone. But as I said, I think I am going to do some Hallowed sepulchre to kick us off. Well, didn't realise that was a task. I was just getting some vampire dust and there is another 50 points. Right, so I think we're all good to go. And I have done a fair amount of sepulchre on my iron, so this should be okay. Oh, well, that's definitely not what I wanted to see. Apparently, you can't use boosted stats to go to the higher floors of sepulchre, so it looks like I can only do the first floor for now. Which is quite a big shame, but there should be 50 points to make me feel better at least. At least with 16 times XP, even slow skills like agility really won't take very long to power up, so I think I'm going to go all the way up to level 72 so I can get to the third floor of sepulchre. And actually, whilst I'm doing some agility, I thought I'd go for a quick little waffle to 1. Keep me entertained, and 2. Talk about my other series, Hound Hunt, because I have seen a few of you guys in the comments asking what happened to it. And I did say in the first Trailblazer episode, in case you guys missed it, the Hound Hunt is going absolutely nowhere, which is true, and I cannot wait to get to Master Clues on the Clue Seeker account, but it has been very nice to have a little break on that account and do something fresh other than grinding elites all day. But with that said guys, Hound Hunt isn't going anywhere. It's just really refreshing to release content every single day with Trailblazer, whereas it takes me around 2 or 3 weeks currently to complete an entire Hound Hunt episode, which again is absolutely fine. It's just really nice to be super active on the channel with the daily uploads. And yeah, I do understand that the Trailblazer content isn't for everyone, which is completely fine, especially as there is such an abundance on YouTube right now. But yeah, rest assured guys, Hound Hunt is not ending. I still absolutely love that series, and I can't wait to get to Master Clues and start hunting the Bloodhound. But right now I'm just having such a whale of a time on Trailblazer, and it is cool to see a lot of you guys enjoying the content as well. But anyway, enough waffle, let's get that 72 agility. And here we go guys, even with 16 times XP, agility is still, it's not slow, but you know what I mean, it does take a while. Yeah, there's level 72 agility, so let's go knock out some more Hallowed sepulchre floors. Hey, and there we go, floor 2 completed for another 50 points. And there we go, there's floor 3 as well for another easy 100 points. So whilst I'm in a bit of an agility mood, I thought I'd knock out a few more tasks, starting with this one on the way to the Cosmic Altar, which I really should have done by now. This should be a 100-point task, which, yeah, how have I not done that one yet? And I realised I didn't actually have a Cosmic Talisman to craft some Cosmic Runes for another task, but this should be another 100, and never mind, it will be another 100 another time. At least I know for a fact I can do this one. There is a guaranteed 100 points for a lap of the Relica Agility course. And as always, I will be ending today's episode by cracking open some more clues, and I think I'm going to go for some elites this time. There we go, 4 more elite caskets, so not too bad at all. And again, there really isn't much specific that I want from elites, just any uniques would be great to count towards the task. And straight away, oh, there we go, straight away, 10 unique items from clues, another 100 points. I wasn't expecting to get that one so soon. But we do get ourselves a giant boot and a Piscarilia's staff. What does this even look like? Oh my god, I mean, I don't think that's replacing the Robin Hood hat in terms of fashionscape, but that is something. Dragon Sim ornament kit. Again, that's something I'd really like on my Iron Man, but there we go, it's another one ticked off, I suppose. Next up, just a pile of slime, and the last one for today, again, just a big old pile of slime. And so, interestingly enough, the extra 100-point task that we got just then put us on exactly 1,000 points gained for today's episode. So we're now on a total of 21,090 points, which means we're currently sitting at rank 5,488. But with all that said, guys, that's going to be all from me for today's episode of Road to Dragon Tier. And as always, I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this one. So if you have, and you haven't yet, a big old like on the video is always going to be appreciated around here. But until next time, guys, as always, stay safe, and I'll see you very soon.